We are back. Let's continue this event and see where we can reach with it. We didn't complete the team. We had some situations later which we need to attend. So just keep it off and start this thing. So now we are back with it. So let's see how far we can go with this. I don't want to do any, but that's the reason why I'm back again. I'm not doing the new things for a long time, so hopefully this time we can do something. Because I didn't even do the thousand yet, I just did. Wow. Wow, it started in a very nice place. Thank you.
I heard that Sir Kamisato
Wow.
had guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you.
Interesting.
You must be so busy. Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so
much
much.
for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Sounds like things are pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest, I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
There's something in
Yes.
there. There's really something in there.
There are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really? Him?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamachi. He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He
Wow.
thinks that now is a
Thank
bad
you.
time for this wedding to
It's
happen.
that perfect
He pointed out
lost
that I
mage.
am like the final pillar
Thank you
propping up
for
my
the
clan.
follow.
If I marry into the Kujo clan,
Perfect
that pillar is
lost
taken
mage.
away.
Such a nice
I will no longer
username.
be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Traditionally, in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every
Thank you so
facet of life.
much.
After the
We're
wedding,
just completing the
Lady
quest
Hiragi will belong to the
of
Kujo
Kamisato
clan.
Ayato.
The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts.
What?
Maybe I went
She's
along with
having
it all
a
too
second thought
easily.
about it.
Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this.
OMG, what is she
I'm so
saying?
sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Ashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now,
Okay.
we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What?
OMG, here is something so
But that
interesting.
was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you
OMG.
say? So I am to understand that had it not been for this letter, you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to
OMG,
it,
what is happening? The letter was
yes, I think so.
something false.
Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way,
Wow.
it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance. Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one being coy. After all, he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
OMG. The
I
ancient fact is
understand.
about waiting now. And the
As you said,
details of it is too
Ultimately,
much.
the origin of the letter doesn't matter.
Okay.
But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together.
Yes, you can.
I think I should give it some more thought.
Are they going to break
Marriage
the
is the
wedding now?
most important decision of your life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me.
OMG, something is really shady is happening.
I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato.
Okay.
I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh,
You stand
wait.
up so
Let me see you out.
fast.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Okay, let's go, let's go. Something is going to happen. Okay, let's go. The sugar map, it will be easy. Okay. We need to teleport. Hello. Lemons. Sugar. Little misfortune. Hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Hello. You said hello and I said how are you? Are you doing well? Thank you for being in here.
Hiragi
So they
Chisato
started
is
talking
on a
again.
totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance.
Well,
Interfering too much
we
with
are
other
going
commissions'
crazy
domestic
with this
issues will
thing.
only create trouble. The more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi
Wow.
Chisato has yet to see it.
So what are
must
the
be
next
busy.
things there's going to be?
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato
Thank you
to be
everyone
married
who's
as
watching.
soon as possible. And if my guess is right,
Thank you so much.
it's someone from within the Kanto
Um,
Commission.
Yeah, I have
This
actually
person
really
is
thank you. I never
presumably
thought
also
in this
responsible for the
early morning
mysterious and
anyone will
misleading
come and
letter.
watch.
Think about this.
Thank you, thank
A
you.
lowly officer is greatly worried about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans
Yeah?
ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
So someone trying to get Hiragi into trouble.
Yes, It's a smart strategy, far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what
Oh,
it
how
was,
are you?
there would have been
I'm
no
fine. How
repercussions.
about you?
They could
I'm
simply have
really
explained it
great.
away as a misguided but well-meaning
So that's how I'm
matchmaking
playing.
attempt by a member of the family.
Will
But if the letter were
misfortune
to achieve its
V.
goal, as it has so far,
Is that how I should
the
pronounce?
perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger
Are you
against
one of
them.
my
All under the guise of
previous
simply
viewer
encouraging
or
a wedding.
one of my follower?
With Hiragi Chisato having married into
Yes.
the Kujo clan and the head
Oh,
of the
you
Hiragi
were
clan in prison,
one of my previous
challenges to
viewer.
the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin
I
to
didn't
emerge
know.
throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission.
Thank you.
Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place.
Oh, thank you so much. Interesting. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's just click this. A little reasonable theory. But exactly, there's no evidence.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Yeah, exactly. Shinoji knows more than they.
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
Whoa.
Second
Shinoji.
time you've done that.
But Shinoji was talking with
Did they take one
him
of the Kanjo Commission
before,
officers
isn't
away?
it?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected.
Oh, sorry. It's
They
not
cannot afford to
Shinoji.
let this opportunity pass them by.
OMG, I thought the
They
Shinoji came
have to
here.
act now while the Hiragi clan is
They
at
should
its weakest.
like a real.
Hiragi Chisato had been
Sound
persuaded
like
by
a.
Kujo Kamaji.
Thank you so
And the
much
wedding
for
was sure to
saying
go ahead.
that. Do I really
But
sound like a really
after
sweet
Chisato's
person?
meeting with Shinojo,
OMG,
she
I don't
began to
think
have
so.
second thoughts.
I think I
In
sound
their
really
eyes,
bad. I think my
Officer
voice is
Shinojo
not
has
a
interfered
good
with their
one.
plan.
But why did they suspect
Thank
you
you.
and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
How did he find out that?
No way. Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything
I won't
stupid.
always say something stupid.
But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so.
I think so.
But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes.
I think I know this
was
with
so passive that she was easily
a
manipulated.
little misfortune be. Do I know you?
Her marriage becoming a battleground
Do I
for
really know you?
power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a
A
happy
big future
was
is waiting her.
When she formally marries into the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as daughter of the Hiragi clan, her position in the Kanjo Commission,
With
and
all
above all,
her
her
independence. OMG.
Marriage is such a trap.
Exactly. I've got this job. Well, we can't let this evil plan come to fruition.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work.
Why this thing is
what makes
so
them both
shitty?
so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
Yeah, there's a chance because everyone will say they are the
At this stage,
way to
the
break up.
perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation. Their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs.
Oh,
I
it's
will wait for
simply.
that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished.
Yeah,
Tell me where
exactly.
Shinojo is.
We'll
We'll
lead
head
it
off
right
right now.
now. Where is Shinojo? Where is Shinojo? The quest is complete. Truth also a lie. Go and save Shinojo. Okay. I thought the quest is done. Now I need to go and save Shinojo. Shinojo have done something really good. Just pointing out the faults and stuff. Was it misfortune? We're not gonna fight anyone, we'll just go and do the quest first. No, no more fighting. Exactly. What the... Why the cow? kept him
Shinojo,
there.
this instant!
Stop this at once.
Yeah, stop. Stop this.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner. Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
OMG.
Really? Then please,
Excuse me.
me.
It's Kamisato Ayato talking. Who are you to say something like that? Let's go! We play it here!
There is no escape.
Soldiers, quick!
Yo! I wanna play with these things all the time. I just wanna use it all the time.
The depths beckon.
Wow.
Be still.
Oh, I got. Oh, it's done. So easily. You finished everything so nicely. Let's
We
go,
must
let's
report the
go.
master right away.
Obviously, who's the master you're talking about?
Back here!
No need to follow them. We need bait to catch the fish anyway.
Leave them be.
I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's
Let's
free
fish in
Shinojo.
magic first, and now I need to find them.
In all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side.
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell Papa.
Let's follow it and see.
I think it's Sayu, isn't it? Sayu. Oh no, it's in Sayu. I really thought it's Sayu. Again? OMG, it's just going on again and again. Hurry up. Please hurry up. Why am I even using this weapon for her? She has the other weapon. Switch. Our twin-like weapon is here. Yeah, I like to use this jet spear with Ride and Shogun. I just love to use them together. The key. Shit, I need to do that. No, it's fine. We got the key, let's free them. We got the key, let's free them. Confirm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It was terrifying. Oh, wait. You have to listen to me. Lady Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Yeah, exactly. I think that too.
Calm down, Shinojo. It's okay. We know about all that.
You know about all that. You know nothing, Paimon.
Our suspicions were roused to this possibility, and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazumas at stake. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner. I hear you showed up here with no explanation and attacked my men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere,
This
a
guy?
low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, The poor lady was terrified.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions? Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Out of
Two
nowhere.
people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's
Okay.
our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took
Okay.
up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've
Oh,
been exposed
shit.
to new and
He
fascinating
is
things.
such
For instance, a merchant from abroad
Sweet
once told
talking
me about a
person.
curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm sure someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they
OMG.
give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
You... I say, Yashiro Commissioner.
He
Are you here
is
simply
such
to mock the Konjo Commission?
harsh.
Far from it. In my mind, the Konjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Konjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system,
I'm so
or too
shocked
foolish
seeing all
knowing
this.
better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest.
OMG.
Now
He
you have
is such a
ruined your
sweet
once
talking person and harsh
I'm not
in
angry,
every
Mr.
word.
Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Okay, you feel sorry. Fine.
Is that right? Then tell me, if you're so bright, what exactly do you think you can do to me? This is at most a Konjo Commission issue. We'll handle this amongst ourselves. You are reaching rather outside of your bounds, Yashiro Commissioner. If you seek to involve yourself in other clans' affairs, might I be so bold then, as to question your motives in doing so? I think you are simply opposed to an alliance between the Konjo Commission and Tenryo Commission. Because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a threat to you
Oh
personally.
shit.
So
Why
you
is
come here
it
with an elaborate excuse to try and break up this marriage.
slight? Okay.
So, that's how you view it. Well, I have to admit, you clearly are far more talented than I at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me be crystal clear. This wedding is going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. The notices have already been sent out. All of Inazuma City knows about it now. Most of the public weren't aware that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato were courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye.
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now, I suppose it's time I made mine.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union? Goodness me.
Which politician?
Well, I've learned a great deal from talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Okay, okay. They're leaving to where?
Hey! Hey! What was all that?
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. But they're going straight to the city. Okay, the city hall. The Shogun is going. Okay. We are going to talk to the local people.
The Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryo Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Now,
To Kujo Kamachi. Oh, let's go. He was here from the beginning? No, he isn't.
but only if Kujo Kamachi is willing to help us.
Oh, he's here. He's the groom.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced. It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah, about that.
Wow, it's kind of complicated.
I see. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
Exactly.
Proceed with the wedding. The repercussions for you are likely to be minimal. But we must take Lady Hiragi's situation into consideration.
I've previously considered this possibility. But in the end, we're getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I
But
understand where
it's
you're coming
the
from, but to be frank,
duties.
she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help to get through the hard times ahead, which perhaps suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose.
Exactly. With that,
I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
I love her with all my heart, and would do anything to make her happy. That's why I cannot abide to see her suffer or be manipulated by other people. Yashiro, Commissioner, you're right. It was naive and selfish of me to take things this far. But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain. Sir Kujo, in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists. But it is not without its risks. Are you willing to help?
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission, to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Exactly. Our purpose is to change Lady Hiragi's position from an unnecessary burden to an indispensable asset. By doing so, we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission. Once our adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop this wedding from happening. Then, we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network of connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to
Thank you for this comments. This stream is relaxing. I'm actually loving this story a lot.
My ninja has located one of
This
the
story is
informants.
so intricate and nicely
Let's go and see if
designed.
he'll take the
The
bait.
politics are so well thought. So I'm just enjoying this story a lot. And that's it. Yeah, thank you. We are having the same thought. Thank you for this. Oh. Did you play this already? Oopsie.
That person is one of Matsura's informants.
Okay.
Let's follow him. Be careful.
Seems like he's noticed us.
Oh,
Knew we should have been quieter.
no, but I have seen it before. Oh, okay. So how should we do that? Should start from here again.
That person is one of Matsura's informants.
I forgot how to do this thing.
Let's follow him.
Okay.
Be careful not to get seen.
Okay, I need to be more careful how to do that. Okay, okay. That's all. Yeah, I forgot it.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Okay.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems
Seems
like
like
something
something
much more serious.
serious.
He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Oh no!
He was right there a moment ago.
I know I can't do it properly. I can't do
Person
it
is one of
properly.
Mat. Let's follow him.
Okay, okay.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Oops, oops.
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Okay, so he's just spreading rumors.
The Tenryo Commission has sent
Okay,
a
okay.
load of people to Rito. I guess it must have something to do with the wedding. I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
Oh, so the normal
doesn't
people
sound
are
good.
talking.
What could be going on?
I thought it's just talking about that
I
person.
hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
Okay, okay, fine.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
Okay.
As expected. Let's follow him.
No! Oh, I finished it.
But the
Yes,
whole Tenryo
yes.
Commission is here.
I was thinking that I couldn't do
Excuse me,
it.
has something happened on
It's
this road?
done!
I'm a businessman passing through, and it's a
OMG.
little disconcerting to see this place.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji, Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
Okay.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi, not just us either. You'll see more Tenryo Commission members as you go. Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from
From
beginning to
beginning
end.
to the end.
I understand. Sorry to disturb your work.
Okay, so we are here in the background. It's such a...
Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't... Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But I must tell Master right away.
Okay, okay, let's go.
Off again.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this now, we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the...
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the
We're
Hiragi clan in
planning
Rito
meeting
in a couple of days.
days.
I have some other business to attend to,
So
so
I
I
won't
won't
be
be spending
spending
any more
any time.
time on this situation.
Okay, okay.
In any
You're
case,
so busy.
we've made our move. It's only a matter of time before they give up and surrender. This is not my first time. Well then, goodbye for now. I truly hope that things will work out in Hiragi Chisato's best interests.
he left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted? Paimon too. Well,
Do we like to change it to... Okay. Shouldn't we change the time? I think we can, isn't it? Let's change the time. Day after tomorrow. So we can change the time in 2 days. Let's do that. Albeit for the last moment to hit. Wow. Wow, what's happening? It's coming up till the last minute. Oh, it's done. So it's done. So it's done. Now we are gonna teleport to that place. So we need to talk to different people. How about Sean Lee?
These people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for days now.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi. But why would it be?
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to Rito? Who knows what they could be planning?
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right.
OMG, they are all so afraid about everything.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to receive the bride, the Hiragi clan always finds an excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi clan will start to cooperate soon.
That should be done.
If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Wow. They're talking so intense now. So intense.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things, and is suspicious of everything. He's been yelling at me a lot. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before, never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah, good advice. With him, you just know that whatever he's doing, a lot of preparation has gone into it. If Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what will the Tenryo Commission do?
Exactly, they didn't understand it before.
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation in Rito. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about
What she is thinking now? Let's see.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
Someone might be
After the Tenryo Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secretive discussions and won't allow me to have any direct contact with the Tenryo Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan.
No, it all
Now
makes sense since it last
I'm
time.
sorry. I haven't. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice. I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not? I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it.
Exactly. Exactly, that's a good option.
And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
Wow.
You. Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince—
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Lady Hiragi, I told you already.
Just friends. I woke up today and decided to watch some shit impact and it's just you. Well, I have made the right decision. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even think that you would say it. Do you want to see some fights and some sorts of thing? We can do that as well. As you choose us. So, we should do it.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a
If you want to see anything, you can just say it. We'll do that for you. As a thank you gift. I won't even follow Lady Hiragi's orders
I
now.
know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. Her arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this.
Yep.
The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
He's gone. He's gone. That mistake, and now he's gone.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that well.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well. Yes, well, let's wait and see
I'm
what
happy
happens.
for her as well.
I hope they provide a
She's
satisfactory response.
She's having much more control over the things. I just love it.
We had a serious discussion.
I love it so much. And now he came back.
In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here.
Everyone be it.
Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive— I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the
Oh
greater good.
shit. I love the situation to fester. Okay.
Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please give the I suppose you're—
I'll have to talk to Kamisata. This honestly deserves more views. I should say thank you more. You're saying so much sweet things. I should say you sound so that like a sweet person, isn't it?
You are the most important person. Without you, we have no
No other way. Okay. He understands it now. Do the Kamisata stuff and make that.
Let's go and see.
So it's redo Kanji Commission as Tenryu Commission. And here is the— No, thank you for showing today. Thank you. I did it for yesterday, from yesterday evening. I did it. I streamed my work, and then I start playing this game. And I stopped it in the middle of the night, and then after I came back now again. OMG, where are they? Like a puzzle.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've
You've
heard
heard the news. The Tenryu Commission.
Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing
It's
to leave
like
until we
that
hand
one.
Lady Hiragi over to them.
Then what are you gonna do?
I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
No, will they have
I'm
mercy?
sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement.
OMG.
This leaves no time for small talk. So please, if you would be so kind, get
Straight to the point.
I know
We need to take something from there. See, there's something glowing there.
I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her, So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more? On our behalf?
Obviously, we
It
can do
sounds so
that.
easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to
So
withdraw
withdraw
the
the
notices
notice
now
now.
and
I need
eat
to
our words.
words.
What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission?
Anyways, what
To
can
bring
I call
shame
you?
to Her
You can call me
Excellency?
Fake Cake, you can call me Cake,
Are
whatever
your
you like.
associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We'll take full
Responsibility.
We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation.
And make sure that the
We'll make
public
sure that
knows.
The public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize.
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this. Whatever were you thinking? But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this present moment. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to, but they can also become irritating if they don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a moment to cut out their tongues and silence them for good.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
I'll listen to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you. But I can't guarantee that he will change
Yeah, we
his
can't
mind.
guarantee that.
I understand. Thank you for your help.
Do you play the game as well?
All right, you ought to return now.
Do you
I'm
play
sure
Genshin
have
Impact?
a sizable mess to deal with back in the Kanjo Commission.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Is it done? Whoa.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you.
Do you mind?
Would you mind?
No. Why, of course. Just say whatever you want to say. You helped us a lot. Sadly, I have deleted it.
You became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Okay.
Unruly servants like
You
him
can
need to be
always install
severely
it back
reprimanded.
again. Or
As a commissioner,
you can
the
always
Almighty
see
Shogun
my
trusts me
stream
to do
if
her
you
will.
miss Genshin Impact then.
I did as I should. But now, I'd like to take off my commissioner hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please.
Oh, you wanted to get married as well?
Hear it.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation. The work took a toll on his health and ultimately led to his untimely demise. My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Ashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became very unstable. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing but burdens, hindering the ambitions of others.
Okay.
It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the Yashiro Commission has been through.
OMG.
Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a young sister to take care of. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. No one can ever be allowed to trample over my precious family. Fortunately, I persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else.
Exactly.
I thought
That is a
the
good
reason I
point.
felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, It's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's prepared for anything.
That's it. The situation I'm facing now is the same one he faced back then. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Exactly, you
Well
understand
said.
it.
I'm sure once you
I
have
think
grown
I'm
and gained
seeing this in
confidence,
perfect time. I'm
your
feeling
father
the
will be
same
able
as
to
well.
let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage
It's really
again
cold
after
this
everything
morning,
is more
is
settled.
it?
This puts
But
less pressure
spring
on
is
Kamachi,
here.
and means
In
I
my
can
country,
support
it's
and protect
spring now,
myself
so it's not
without
that
having to
cold.
worry about becoming a burden
Not at
or
all.
dependent on someone else.
It's nice weather here.
My best
Really
wishes to both of
nice.
you were and remain heartfelt.
When the time comes for
When
the
the time comes for
wedding,
the wedding to go ahead,
and
I will
I'll come to congratulate you once more.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me,
I have a lot to
deal
do
with
with
back
back
home.
home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
You're leaving.
She really has the air of a leader now.
Exactly.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy
Yeah,
out of
you're
nowhere.
absolutely
In
right.
fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Even so, Paimon could never
Perfect
come up
for
with
a
a plan that
match.
cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided to set the Hiragi clan straight.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less trouble for myself. Well,
I'm
the fact
first
is
and
that I am
foremost.
first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of
Stability in
Inazuma.
Inazuma.
A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power leaving no room for maneuver achieves the same end.
Wow. Okay.
Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard.
Yeah,
Dealing
you
with
did
the Hiragi
a
clan
great
will be
favor.
much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things at play over this one. Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
Exactly.
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
I don't know.
Let's see who
The
she
morning is
becomes.
not that cold, but I'm
Okay,
feeling
then.
cold.
Guess we'll have to wait and see.
My nose is hurting. That's like
All right.
really cold.
Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both.
Okay.
I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Okay. Come on, my sister is here. Don't go, I need to take something from here.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect.
Wow.
Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting
That's
milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord.
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
Okay. Just started that few days ago, now you're. Wow, I think we need to go back. Oh, 60 primos, I just loved it a lot. Shit. Oh, well. Yay! Yeah, exactly, I love it. Oh, we saw something glowing inside, isn't it? Let's take them and let me bring a tissue. Okay, so something is glowing there. Yeah, so many things is glowing here. OMG. Didn't we came here before? We didn't? Thank you for nice little emojis. Oh, they're still standing here. Okay, let's observe the chessboard. Did not look at the board the entire time. Can you really remember the whole board? Why don't we last time? Oh, that's cool. This feature is nice. It wasn't before. Wasn't there something glowing? Why they're standing and playing? Should be sitting and playing. I could see something that far. When I was talking, I see something from there. Okay, I think it's done. I have nothing here.